This year, we are excited to have Mrs. Claus at our show, starting November 27th through December 23rd. If the little ones bring their letters for Santa, they can pop them right in the mailbox. Mrs. Claus will be here, and she will deliver them to the North Pole. If there is an adult's email at the bottom of the wish list, the little elves will scan those letters back to the adult.
My sister and I purchased the light show from Steve, and Steve was very adamant that he wanted us to be the ones to continue the legacy on. So while we were reluctant at first, we did agree to it eventually. However, one stipulation that we had, which Steve was very accepting of from the get-go, was that if we did purchase the show and take over operation, we wanted to rename it Butch Bandos Fantasy of Lights in honor of our late father, Butch Bando. They started it, like I said, over at the Hollenbeck Marina, and then after a few years of operation, they moved it over to the state park, and they've been doing it in the show's been occurring in the state park ever since. And then about 5 years ago, my sister Teresa and I purchased the show from Steve. He had tried to get me to purchase it for several years, and I sort of politely declined. But then he finally made his case to me one night, driving me through the show, and he said, "Hey, I'd really like to get you to work with me on taking the show over." Because he really cares about the legacy of the show, and he thinks it does. He always thought it did a lot of good for the community, so he wanted to make sure it lived on.